The legal battle surrounding the Texas immigration law SB 4 continued in court today. Lawyers representing both Texas and the federal government delivered oral arguments in a U.S. appeals court. ABC 7's Sam Harrison-Woods has the breakdown live. Sam.
Stephanie, SB 4 has been on hold as federal judges are deliberating its constitutionality. SB 4 would make crossing into Texas illegally a state crime. The legal fight has been going on for months. While we don't know when a final decision will be made, let's walk through what's occurred over the last few months since it began. The bill was signed into law back in December, and that's when those lawsuits began to be filed. Now, February 29th of this year, a federal judge blocked the law initially. A few days later, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals issuing a stay on that ruling. Fast forward to March 4th is when the Supreme Court put a temporary freeze on the law, which actually had multiple extensions. But then we move to March 19th, which is when that freeze ended and the law was allowed into effect for just a few hours until it was put back on hold by the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. And then we fast forward to today. We have legal teams from both sides making their arguments on the constitutionality of the law. Take a listen.
Now, to be fair, maybe Texas went too far, and that's the question this court's going to have to decide. But that's the context of which we are here. Texas has looked at the Supreme Court precedent and the laws that Congress has enacted and has tried to develop a law that goes up to the edge but no further.
That, as this court well explained in the stay opinion with lots of quotes and examples from Arizona, it's also, it's intruding on an area that the federal government, has authority over in the immigration space.
Also, a large portion of the discussion today from those legal teams and the judges themselves had to do with the deportation of migrants and what the state's lawyer actually said SB 4 is going to do if it goes into effect. And then I'll show you how the federal government responded. Coming up at 6.